Thank you so much, Mr. Nadeem Yusuf and Mr. Haftab Butt. Next, I would like to request Mr. Kamran Rizvi to please come on the stage and receive your memento. And I would like to request Mr. Zafar Sobani, former ICAP president, to please come on the stage and hand over the memento to Mr. Kamran Rizvi. Mr. Zafar Sobani and Mr. Kamran Rizvi, thank you, sir. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving forward, and just a few minutes until the grand debate, which will decide whether the CIO will be in power or the CFO will be in power going forward. But before that, I would like to request Mr. Usman Rashid, who is the chairman of the survey subcommittee, and I would like to request him to share the highlights of the survey that ICAP conducted, PAIB specifically. It was a survey on the finance function and PAIBs in 2025. So 10-year out vision, and the survey was conducted and several of you participated, and Mr. Usman would like to share the highlights. Mr. Osama would like to share the highlights. Could I call you Usman?
Yes. Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. In line with the theme of the conference, ICAP launched this survey, and the purpose of the survey was to take opinion from the members with respect to future role of finance function in the new digital world that we are entering into. So the survey had basically 3 sections: future outlook, current skill sets of professional accountants in business, and are we ready to enter the new digital world and to face the new challenges that are coming up. There were in total 22 questions, and the target audience was ICAP members. A quick look at the demographics of the respondents. 68% of the respondents were up to 40 years of age, and other than that, there was a good mix of age, various ages of respondents. And majority of the respondents live in Pakistan. Then 74% work in industry, and once again quite a good mix of respondents from large and medium and small size organizations. Okay, now coming to the responses, we have compiled basically key responses to give you a glimpse of the responses that have come up, and you might observe some of the views are divergent. But it's as it is, we are presenting whatever the responses are, and a detailed report will be presented in the next coming days. So the top 3 drivers of change: IT, legal and regulatory environment, and business dynamics. And the major barriers to change in the new upcoming digital world that we have been talking about is the skill sets of the professional accountants, the regulatory regime once again, and the investment requirements. I will come down to the last one, and the good news is that finance function will remain relevant in future as well. A big majority of the respondents, if you see the last graph, what they think. Okay, although we think that finance will remain relevant, but the way the finance function will be performed will be changed. And you can see that 43% say that IT professionals will basically not lead, by basically CFOs will have a more leading role. And similarly, another 43% think that you need to bring in new IT tools and dashboards and robotics that will replace key accounting and bookkeeping functions and decisions. Okay, a large majority of the respondents believe that professional accountants should primarily be business leaders or business leaders come technical experts, rather than only technical experts. Okay, and then, 52% believe that professional accountants have the right aptitude to lead organizations, and 42% believe that the professional accountants have the right set of people management skills to lead organizations. 31% feel that the institute and their organizations are providing them support to face the upcoming challenge, and a big majority of 77% of the respondents suggest that industry-specific certifications should be introduced. Then there were quite a few valuable suggestions from the respondents, and this we have grouped into three basic areas: improvement of curriculum and training program, skills and career development of professional accountants, and broad role of ICAP. So I'm not going to present the suggestions over here. These will be compiled, and the relevant people in ICAP will do further deliberations on these suggestions. So finally, thank you very much, and thank you especially to the ones who responded to this survey. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Osama, by the way, I called him out as Osman.